when people say it's good to be alone, they are not saying isolate yourself and suffer. You know, what they are saying is learn to become whole in your own presence so that you can stop outsourcing your peace, your identity. You stop outsourcing even your joy, your happiness to others. Hmm? Being alone is about alignment. It's a conscious space where now you meet your inner world without judgment. Hmm? You hear your thoughts without any noise, without any external noise. Hmm? It's a space where you reflect, you recalibrate, and reconnect with your own deeper truth. Hmm? It is in this space that self-trust is built. It's not about punishment or even exile. It's about restoration. Hmm? Loneliness is not about the lack of people. It's about the lack of connection, especially to yourself. You know, many people are surrounded by others, yet they still feel lonely. It's because loneliness has nothing to do with numbers. It's more about the meaning you attach to that loneliness. Hmm? Loneliness happens when you are alone and don't want to be with yourself. That's when loneliness happens. When you can't sit with your own thoughts without reaching for distraction. When silence feels suffocating instead of soothing. When being by yourself triggers fear, not presence, not mindfulness. That's not a failure of solitude. It's a symptom of disconnection from self. You know, being alone is a skill. Loneliness now, that's a signal. You know, to be alone and not lonely is a skill. One that takes self-awareness, emotional safety, and even healing. But to feel lonely when alone is basically a signal. It often means basically you've been taught to fear stillness. Hmm? You've avoided deep emotional work. You've relied on people's noise, validation, you know, affirmation to feel real or even worthy. This is why many people jump from relationship to relationship or constantly need plans, texts, or even attention. Not because they love people, but because they fear themselves. Hmm? When you embrace being alone, you become your own emotional home. You stop demanding others to complete what you've neglected in yourself. Hmm? You approach love and connection from a place of overflow, not need. That's when relationships stop being about, filling a void, and it start being about sharing a vision. Being encouraged to be alone is an invitation to master your own frequency. Hmm? To sit with your own discomfort until it becomes clarity. To stop running from your shadow and even instead, integrate it. To realize you're not your loneliness. You are the one who can listen to it. Hmm? Because once you stop being afraid of your own presence, you'll stop settling for people who only distract you from your own absence. Huh? You get me? Once you stop being afraid of your own presence, you'll stop settling for people who only distract you from your absence. My people, heal. Heal.